What up, guys? Bill here from DFS Fantasy Factory. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the NBA DFS slate, giving you some value plays and also some plays that I'm going to pay up for in tonight's slate. Um, After I get done with that, I'm going to do a review on DFSArmy tools. It's the tools that I use to create my lineups. There's quite a few different tools and strategies that you can use to create winning lineups. Definitely a lot of awesome stuff they have, and I'm going to show you how to use it and kind of show you why you should become a DFSArmy member. If you decide to become a DFSArmy member, I have a link in the description and also my promo code. Just click the link and use my promo code, and you can get a discount on your membership. Also, I have an email list that I send out my full lineup at a half hour before lock. Basically, I do research all throughout the day, trying to make the best lineup I possibly can. I send it out a half hour before lock. To get on that email list, all you have to do is hit the like button, be subscribed to the channel, and go down to the comment section and post your favorite player of tonight's slate in the comment section. Once you've done them three things, just go down to the video description, click the link to join the email list. It's pretty simple. I think that's all I got for you for now, so let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Alright, I'm really tired. It's 5:30 in the morning, so bear with me a little bit here. I definitely got to watch the injury report today. There's a lot of injuries to watch that a lot of these players were based off of. So um, for point guard here, we got Tyus Jones versus Orlando, 5,800. He scored 34, 41, and 34 his last three games. If Rose, Teague, and Covington are all still out, obviously there's going to be a lot of opportunity here for Jones to get plenty of DraftKings points. This game is expected to stay somewhat competitive. So I like Jones here. You can also go to Rozier, or you can even play Josh Hart here as well. For shooting guard, we got Ingram versus New York, 6,800. Scored 39 and 48 the last two games. He only needs 35 to hit value. And with Kuzma, if Kuzma misses, it's going to make Ingram a really good play here. I probably won't play Ingram if Kuzma is in, but he's looking at a back injury, so I wouldn't. I'd say he'd probably miss today, but if he does play, I'll probably change out Ingram. It'll definitely open up a lot of opportunity for DK or DraftKings points with both Kuzma and LeBron out of the game. The spread says 8.5 in favor of the Lakers, but if they're missing both them players, I mean, I could see this game staying pretty close. For Caldwell Pope versus New York, 4,900, same deal with Kuzma and LeBron out. Same deal as well. If Kuzma plays, I don't like him as well. So there's definitely a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of good plays today. A lot of people you can pivot to and switch this guy out if we need to. But if Kuzma and LeBron are both out, then definitely I'll definitely be playing Caldwell Pope. He scored 37 in his last two games and only needs 25 points to hit value, so he's definitely getting close to 7x value on that. Well, actually over 7 value, so definitely should be a good play. Should stay competitive. Same thing as the last guy there, Ingram. Hayward versus Dallas, 5,400 on DraftKings. Kyrie Irving out and Marcus Morris could miss. There could open up a lot of opportunity for Hayward as well. He capitalized and played well after Morris left the game that last game. With both these guys out, Hayward's probably going to have to shoot more as long as he's shooting well. We could see a lot of points from Hayward. But I imagine he can at least get us value 27 or 28, even if he's not having that great of a night with both of those guys out, because he's going to have a lot of opportunity for scoring. And then we got Karl Anthony Towns versus Orlando. He's just been playing ridiculous. 9,900 on DraftKings. Great play. Teague, Covington, Rose, if they all miss. Which last I looked, I think Rose was doubtful and Teague could play. Covington was out. But it's 5:30 in the morning, so obviously it could change a couple hours from now. He's hit 5x 5 out of the last 5 games with a ceiling of 86, which is just insane. He's had quite a few games in the 60s. Like he's playing really good. And with these other guys out, There's going to be a lot of usage going through him. He's had 5 straight double-doubles as well. I can't see a reason why he would stop tonight. I wouldn't say it's the best matchup against Orlando, but with with them guys out, he's going to be taking a lot of shots. The ball's going to be moving through him a lot. So definitely a great play at center. Um, that's what I got for you for the 5 players. If you want, stick around, and I'll show you the tools that I use for to build these winning lineups. All right, so if you want to start receiving my up-to-date full lineups for NBA and NFL half hour before lock, make sure to join my email list. To join the email list, all you have to do is hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, and post your favorite player in the comment section below of tonight's slate. That's all you have to do. After you do them 3 things, go down to the description under the video and click the link to join the email list. It's super simple. You'll start receiving my lineups in your email. Like I said, a half hour before lock. Also, I'm going to go over the DFSArmy tools. The DFS tools, these are the tools that I use to create my winning lineups. So I'm going to go through, tell you all the benefits here of having DFSArmy, and then I'm going to kind of show you a few things on the tools as well after I get through this. So they got a lineup optimizer. You can do NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB, golf, NASCAR, and NBA. Well, I guess I already said NBA, but you can create up to 200 lineups at one time with an option to change it to cash lineups or GPP. Customizable projections, so you can enter your own projections in there if you want to change them. The lineup optimizer is up to date with current injuries and starting lineup information throughout the day. So they kind of update their information all throughout the day with whenever there's an injured player, they'll bump up whoever it affects, they'll bump up their usage rates, things like that. So that's very helpful. Video breakdowns, they make a daily video that is usually 30 to 60 minutes long, depending on the slate, breaking down each position, and they give you all their favorite picks and post it to their membership article section. So that's definitely awesome. I watch that every day. It'll definitely give you some good value plays, and they'll let you know who to pay up for, who to fade, things like that, who to pivot. They give you a lot of good information in that. The research station. The research station is top of the line. It has every stat you can possibly think of for daily fantasy sports, and 1 rating for each player. The and 1 rating is awesome. It rates the player based on their projection, minutes, usage, defensive matchup. The and 1 rating basically does all the research for you, which I'll show you that once we get into the tools. I'll show you that. Boomer and Cash Cake picks, I'll show you that as well. You can just click on their names and you can get their full player pools for NBA slates. So that's pretty awesome. You can just enter their players into the lineup optimizer, and you can generate as many lineups as you want, up to 200 lineups. Simulation model, that's awesome as well. I'm definitely going to show you that. They have a custom simulation model that simulates games 5,000 times. It generates an Excel that gives you the percentage chance that each player will hit 5x, 6x, 7x value, and it's pretty much it's pretty on point. I mean, if you pick the guys that are 70-80% chance to hit 5x, it's usually a pretty good chance that they're going to hit 5x. So it's definitely awesome. I'll show you that here in just a minute. Then we got the correlation tool for NFL. It's definitely helpful. What this does is basically like if you pick, let's say you put Tom Brady in there, it'll show you that Edelman and Gronkowski are the 2 players that are correlated with him. So whenever Tom Brady's throwing or getting points, he's basically one of them 2 players are usually getting points as well, unless he's throwing to one of his off receivers. But basically what it's saying is most of Tom Brady's points are generated through either these 2 players. So, and you can type in, you can put somebody else's name in there, a different quarterback, and it'll show you which players that he's correlated with. So it's definitely a helpful tool for team stacking. Then we got the Slack chat. They have a private Slack channel that once you're a member, you'll have access to, and you can log into their chat. They have coaches in there that will keep you informed on all injuries. They'll let you know the usage bumps, who you should be fading, who you should be playing, things like that. They'll do write-ups all throughout the day and post write-ups in the Slack chat. You can post your lineup in there, and they'll grade your lineup for you, let you know if you should change somebody out, if somebody isn't relevant in your lineup, things like that. or if or you should add somebody to your lineup as well. So if you're not a DFSArmy member already, then you're definitely missing out. I was losing money before I became a DFSArmy member. If you want more information on DFSArmy, go down to the description, and I have a link in there. Also, I have a promo code where you can get a discount on your membership. But we'll go ahead and jump into show you a few things on the tools here. Here is the domination station. It's basically a lineup optimizer. You can hit main slate. So you can basically pick NBA, NFL, golf, all that stuff. You can do it with FanDuel, Fantasy Draft. You can do showdowns. It'll generate lineups for that as well. I don't know why this thing's taking so long. There we go. Alright. So basically at the top here, they got all the point spreads for each game. You can actually click on a game and you can remove all the players out of the player pool from that game. Or you can click right here and it'll remove, from that team. Or you can click right here and it'll remove all the players from that game. So if you see a game like this one, the implied total is only 200 points, so you can click on that and just remove all the players from Chicago and Orlando out of the player pool down below. So what you can do, if you don't feel like doing any research at all, what you can do is scroll down here to the bottom of the list, hit 2 players, just push, just put that you don't like this player, enrage, whatever it is, you know. You got to pick 2 of them, so just go over here, hit 2 of them that you don't like them, and then just go up here and hit optimize. I have it set on 3 lineups right now, but you can go up to 200 lineups. And it's loading here, and then see, like, it'll have all these players in here, and they update like their lineup optimizer with all the up-to-date injuries. Like, I mean, when I'm sitting here looking at Karl Anthony Towns, he's being played because Teague and Rose are both out tonight. So Karl Anthony Towns' usage is going to be up. And then we got Malik Monk. I forget who. Jeremy Lamb. Couldn't think of his name. Yeah, Jeremy Lamb's going to be out tonight, so Malik Monk's going to be in replace of him. So they got him in there. John Wall's out for the season, so they got Bradley Beal in there. Markieff Morris is out, so they got Thomas Bryant in there. So they're like, you can basically generate a lineup, and you can create a winning lineup just by generating a lineup like this. I mean, there's been quite a few days that I haven't had time to make a lineup, so I just come in here and generate a lineup, and it wins. So definitely awesome. You can come up here, you can change the projections if you think they're wrong. If you see a player and it's like 61, and you think Anthony Davis is going to get 70, go ahead and change it to 70, and then it'll reflect that when you generate lineups. You can put your exposure amount for each player. You can set exposure for the whole list. Sorry for that noise, my heater was running over there, but the exposure rate you can change it for all the players by changing this one right here, or you can change each player individually. You can come up here. You can put how many players you want different in each lineup. You can run it as tournament mode, which is made for GPP lineups, or you can do optimal mode, which is made for cash. You can go all the way up to 200 lineups on that. So the lineup optimizer is definitely, I mean, they update this thing throughout the day. It's top of the line. I've used other optimizers that that generated irrelevant players and lost me money. These guys, you can literally just generate a lineup and win money on. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm kind of getting kind of lengthy on this video here, but also, let's see, you can go to Cash Keg. There's Cash Keg and Boomers Ballers right here. It's both their player pools. I guess what their player pool looks like. It shows you how much exposure they have for each player. Each player, 40 to 50, 30 to 40, 20 to 30. So like you could literally just put their player pool into the optimizer and put their exposure amounts in there, and you could run lineups off of their player pool. These guys bet a lot of money, so they definitely put a lot of research into these players they're picking. They're not just throwing players in here. I've used their player pool a few times and won money as well. It's definitely there's so many tools on here that can win you money. Like this player pool's awesome. The domination station's awesome. Here's the research station I was telling you about. You can go in here. It's got an and 1 rating. Basically, this is all you really need. This does all the research for you. You can sort it by descending. which the higher the and one rating, the better. Like I said, it goes by like their matchup, it goes by their usage rate, it goes by the injury report. That does all the research for you. And like when I look on here, look, check it out. Joel Embiid, Bradley Beal, top of the list. Same guys I was just telling you about because John Wall's out, um, and then you got the other guys out with Joel Embiid. Then you got Kemba Walker up here as well because Jeremy Lamb's out, so Kemba Walker's going to get a boost. He's up here at 21, so you could literally just put in the top 20 players on this and one rating and generate a winning lineup. Like every single tool these guys have will help you generate a winning lineup. Like there's so many different strategies you can use. It's awesome. And then, last but not least, one of the best tools they have is the NBA simulation model. This thing is top of the line. Like it simulates the games 5,000 times, and then it basically, it takes into consideration the same thing: injuries, usage rate, things like that, and then it simulates this game. Like check it out, Joel Embiid, 72% chance of hitting 5x, so he's got a 72% chance to hit, 55 points. Sign me up for that. Then we got Paul George, he's actually an 87% chance. And we got Karl Anthony Towns, 71% chance. Like it's already set up for you. Like they do all the research for you. We got Bradley Beal right here, 79% chance with John Wall out. So Kemba Walker, 62% chance. Like you could literally go down through here and just pick all the guys that are like 60% and above and create a winning lineup. Once again, got Trevor Ariza, 75. I think it's 75, right? Yeah, Trevor Ariza, 75%. Like that's because John Wall's out. Obviously their prices are going to be going up, but I mean, basically, when you go down through here, you got Brandon Ingram, 60%. That's because LeBron James is going to be out. We got Thomas Bryant down there because somebody's going to be out. Markieff Morris. So it's definitely like all listed right here for you. Like everything is up to date. It's just awesome tools, man. I definitely believe in what they do. I mean, I wouldn't be sitting here blabbing about this for 10 minutes, if it wasn't. I mean, obviously, it's what I use. So I definitely like to recommend people here because the more people we get on our team using this DFSArmy tools and in our Slack chat, the more correct research we get done and the better lineups we can build. Um, so if you haven't already, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Get on my email list and you can receive my full lineups. But if you're not a DFSArmy member, I definitely recommend it. You're missing out if you're not a DFSArmy member already, losing money because once you become a DFSArmy member, it's going to change your career. Like, I mean, I win money on a daily basis. It's awesome. Um, I think I've won like 3 out of the 4 last nights on NBA and NFL's. I've won like 4 out of the last 5 weeks in NFL. So like, it's just win, 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 win. Like you have to have this tool. So I got my promo code down in the description. I actually made a deal with them. I let them know that I would put this in my video and everything, and basically got a promo code for everyone to use, like to give them a discount on their memberships. But I pay for it full price every month. I don't even get a discount on my membership. It's basically just what I use to give out to the guys in Slack chat and on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit lengthy. Apologize for that. But I hope you got a lot of good information out of this. Definitely great tools, and I wish you luck tonight. Good luck. Have a good day. See you in the next video.